Let's talk about one of the most important catalysts that is definitely overlooked by the AMC and GameStop community. Guys, the Fed meeting we had this week is going to affect the market overall in general. Don't underestimate the power that the Fed has over the market this week. If they raise interest rates, if they talk about tapering, watch how the market reacts. Is there going to be a taper tantrum like there was in 2019? Is that going to be possible? Are they going to talk about raising interest rates? Which doesn't completely make any sense because you're looking at 30 trillion almost on the debt. At 1%, you're talking 300 billion a year. Is that going to happen? I'm tired of guessing what the Fed is going to do, but don't underestimate what's going to happen. Are these stocks, AMC and GameStop, are going to act like a negative beta and move up as the market comes down? Or if the market goes up, are they going to come down? The last time we saw a detrimental drop in the markets, I remember AMC was like at $8, $10, and it did come down. But you're talking a very different game now with AMC being at a different price, different volume, different attention and sentiment on the stock. And the second catalyst is a different activity on the open interest on these contracts for AMC. It's nuts. It's going to be a very important week. I agree with this week. I know the overall consensus is this week is a make or break. I kind of don't like that. I agree it's important, but let's not put dates on things. You know, I've never been a fan of putting dates on things. Even back a couple months ago when we had the quad witching day, which it was so hyped up to be, it completely was a flop. And like I said, one of the ways to get easily disappointed is get your expectations up. So let's see what this stock does. Let's of course be optimistic and positive. If we can hold 50 and possibly break past 60, in which we're doing 58 right now as we speak, up 17% on the day, we're off to a good start, and I see this breaking past 60. Let's hold that support. As for GameStop, it's definitely going to be following along. I still haven't seen that completion of the 5 million shares that we speculated last week as to why this was dropping and AMC was opening, shooting up at market open. That might come. I don't know. I don't think they're following each other as of now, but the overall market is gonna be on the spotlight this week, guys. Watch the dollar, watch gold. The dollar, I think, shot up on Friday. The DXY is shot up on Friday, which makes no sense. The market doesn't make any sense to me right now, and the biggest mistake was actually thinking that it would make sense. The dollar's going up. Why are people buying the dollar when you're literally inflation? You're losing purchasing power. Why are people buying bonds and dropping the yields when it's not even above 2%? You're getting wrecked at 5% inflation. That doesn't make any sense. Gold is dropping. It's transitory. I really believe people have bought into the notion, into the consensus by being pushed by mainstream media that inflation is transitory and it's going to leave. Hopefully it does. Better for the economy. We have a lot of supply constraints. That's the biggest thing Powell has been pushing. Oh, it's due to supply constraints. But hasn't any time of massive inflation throughout history we've seen like constraints with supplies and supply shocks? I mean, if you go back to like 1940s, we had the war, right? We had like labor shortages, commodity shortages, and we talk like 1970s. Of course, you can't forget the iconic 1970s. Mr. Volcker, I believe, was the Fed chairman. You're talking the oil embargo we had in the 1970s. So I think that's off the table. I think the real spotlight is the money printing that has been going on. Will they continue that? Possibly, but I think that's what's been propping up the market right now. The Dow is down today. SPY came off a new high on Friday. Let's see what happens. I've been waiting literally for months for this week to see what happens. The market ate up inflation. It seems to me that people are flocking to stocks as a safe haven, as a hedge. So we'll see what happens, guys. Quick little update. If you guys found this video a little enjoyable, valuable, informative, make sure you slap a like. I will see you guys back in the live stream tomorrow morning, and we'll see what happens this week. So peace out.